Okay, everything's good. Everything's set up. Yeah. Breathe in out. Okay. Give me one. Give me one. I'm a little nervous. You can't tell. So the Game Awards happened recently, and it had its controversies. Me personally, I still think they need to iron some things out, like how there's a million fucking commercials and how they never focus on the actual awards part of, the Game Awards. But I still liked the event, and I decided why not to do my own event. Welcome to the first, I don't even know what the fuck to call this. I don't know, like the Alex Awards, we'll call it that. It's really just a top 5 list. So it's kind of generic. We don't even have fucking genre picks or anything. It's just a top 5 list. Technically top 6. Let's be honest. Let me be honest. It's a top 6 list. Okay. There would have been more games, but I finished them before I finished the script. So, sorry. So, the first game on this list is Mario Wonder. And I love Mario Wonder. It's just so fucking good. Like, we haven't had a new 2D Mario in years. And, like, yeah, we had Mario Maker and stuff, but those weren't really, new 2D Mario games. It was just Nintendo giving you the fucking reins to make your own Mario game. And before that, the last few 2D Marios were kinda generic. They just had the same style, and even though I fucked with them, I can admit it was kinda stale, and it was kinda generic. But with Mario Wonder, they fucking hit you immediately. Mario's doing actual fucking mushrooms. You get to play as fucking Peach and Daisy in the same fucking game. Like, who the fuck? Nintendo made this? Like, what the fuck? It's so much fun, and it's so fucking wacky. You get to turn into a fucking elephant in this game, and it's like fucking nuts. And I'm surprised they don't have any more animal-themed power-ups. Like, you think they would bring back, like, the fucking cat thing, but they don't bring it back for some reason, and that's fine. My only problem with this game is, like, there's so much dialogue. Like, the little green fucking worm thing talks so much, and it's like, I don't care. Let me play Mario. Let me play Mario. Let me play as Peach and Daisy. I don't care about this little fucking worm, okay? Just, like, get him out of here. I don't care about him. But other than that, it's fucking amazing. And it's a new kingdom in the Mario universe we get to explore. So it's already fire. Like, it's already good. On to number 5. So originally this was gonna be a top 5 list, just talking about my personal top 5 games of this year. But it changed when I played this game, and I just had to put this game on the list because I fucking love it. And that game is The Last of Us Part 1. Now, I know this is technically a remake, and technically a lot of people don't like this remake just because, it's The Last of Us, and people are, pissy about that nowadays because of Part 2. Personally, I like Part 2. I think Part 2 is good. It's fun. But I fuck with this remake. I like this remake. I think it's fun. And, it doesn't really change anything. I don't know if you could really call it a remake, because Last of Us Remastered, the original, doesn't even look that bad. And, it's a little dated. Gameplay-wise, it's also a little dated. And that's honestly my biggest problem. I kind of wish they changed a bit more with the gameplay. Like, there's some little things that they changed, like the crafting bench and shit like that. But I would have liked a little bit more, a little variety. There's like so many times when you have to fucking move Ellie on that little paddle, and it's like it's like so boring. It's so boring. Those parts where you have to fucking move Ellie to a paddle, it's so boring. But I still love this game for its story, and the gameplay is still good. So it's like, I still love the game. Like, I immediately was like engrossed again because I've played The Last of Us before. Of course I have. Originally, I was just going into this for the gameplay. I know the story, so I might as well just play it for the gameplay. And I got my own PS5, so I was like, fuck it. I don't have anything else to play because this was before Actually, this was after Spider-Man 2. I beat Spider-Man 2, And then I was like, what the fuck am I gonna play now? So I was like, let me just pick up The Last of Us. And I picked it up because I was like, fuck it, I don't have anything else to play. And I was just going into it for gameplay reasons. And like literally as soon as they give you control, I was like immediately put back into the story. I was immediately immersed back into the story of a story I've already played. It's like only Naughty Dog can do that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Only Naughty Dog can get that sort of, reaction out of me. Of being immediately engrossed. Like as soon as they give you the control of Sarah, it's like I'm already noticing details more than I did in the original. And that's mostly because I haven't played through the original since the first time I played it. So this was like just me re-exploring a game I've already played. And it's like, it's gorgeous, bro. Like Sarah's room actually looks like a kid's room. Like just those little details. It's so fucking beautiful. And like you think the graphics wouldn't because The Last of Us Part 1, the original, doesn't look bad. But like it's a little dated. But you would think, the graphics wouldn't be like that big of a deal because, it's like The Last of Us hasn't been out, like, it's been out for a while, But this game looks fucking beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like yapping a little bit, but this game looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous, like to the standards of how we hold games now today. This game looks fucking amazing. It's crazy. It's not like the original looked bad, but just like the facial animations, you notice so many more details, like this one scene with Tess where she's trying to tell Joel to take Ellie through the fucking country to, take her to the Fireflies. You can see the desperation in Tess's face, and I fucking love that shit. It looks so fucking good. Like it's crazy. And like just playing through this story again, a story that I haven't played through in a long time, it like was such a highlight of my year and of getting a new fucking PS5. So I was like, fuck it, I gotta put this on the list. And the story is amazing, so it's like, of course it's gonna be on the list. But yeah, Last of Us Part 1, fucking rad, fucking amazing. Naughty Dog, I love you guys. Maybe chill on The Last of Us a little bit. I love this series. But like, we need a new IP, I'm not gonna lie. I need some water. On to number 4, which is, of course, Resident Evil 4 Remake. You see what I did there? Resident Evil 4 Remake. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, Resident Evil 4 Remake is just a good game. Like this is like just a good game. Like this game fucking rocks. Okay, graphically, it's Capcom. It looks amazing. This game looks fucking gorgeous. But I know you guys aren't here for that. The gameplay, bro. The gameplay is crazy. You could block a chainsaw with a knife. It's already top tier. It's already top 5. It's already top 5 of 2023. And this came out at the start of the year. You can block, like, bro, I can't get over that. Like, every gun feels like good and fun to use. There's like maybe 1 or 2 guns that like are fucking trash. But like, every gun is fun to use and exciting to use. The action is fucking amazing. There's so much spectacle here. It's so fucking good, and like it's just good. And it works as a remake because originally the story was there as like a background thing. I didn't really care for the original story of the original Resident Evil 4. I didn't care for the story. It was just there so I can shoot people, It was just there so I could shoot people. But here, the story feels like it matters. Everyone is just more human, Like, and that's, I'm fine with your, like, Leon being an action hero. That shit fucking rocks. But he feels like an action hero, but, like, more like a human action hero, Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, everything here just feels a lot more human. Even Ashley, who was fucking annoying in the original, is, like, an actual person in this game with like feelings and fears. She's actually, reacting to what's going on. Like, you're getting kidnapped by a fucking cult with like creepy ass creatures, And that's not even to say like she wasn't scared in the original. She just felt like a cartoon character and she was annoying. Character wise, she was annoying. Gameplay wise, she was fine. She's easy to manage in both, but story wise, everything here is better. It's just the Resident Evil 4 story, just a little bit more human. And I would say this game is like a lot scarier. This game is way scarier than the original. Not to say the original is not scary. There's a creature in here that has scared me in both of these games. The regenerators. I just remember their name. The regenerators are the most terrifying fucking creatures in any game ever. I was playing on my Switch with the original, and I heard that the breathing sounds they made. I was like, I'm playing this game later. Every time I get to that part in both of these games, I'm like, okay, turning the game off. And I literally put it off because I'm so fucking scared of the regenerators. It's so fucking good. It's just so good. Everything in here is so good, and it works as a remake. I also played the DLC. The DLC kind of rocks. It's a little short. It could have been longer, but it still rocks. On to number 3. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 fucking rocks. It's so good. Gameplay wise, this is the best Spider-Man game we've had in fucking years. Like the swinging, so immersive. So much fun to just swing around New York City. Especially with the extra 2 boroughs we get. It's just fun to swing around the city. Like, all the improvements to the gameplay are amazing, and they're good. They're good. It's fun to play as Spider-Man. Even like symbiote Spider-Man, his abilities in this, Insomniac, you guys are fucking geniuses, because he's so much fun to play, and his abilities are so much more aggressive than the original, regular Peter Parker with his fucking robot arms. I don't know where he got those from, but those are fun to use too. And like, Miles is also fun to use, and he's so much different gameplay wise to Peter Parker, and I love that. The gameplay here is like phenomenal, and a big point was the story. Like, how would Insomniac continue the story of Spider-Man, of this, these 2 spider people that they built up, and there's so much hype around that. And I would say they succeeded, but it could have been better. I'm not saying the game's bad. I'm not saying the story's bad. I love this story. It immersed me for like 2 days, and then I played the game 2 more times, and I beat it twice. I beat this game twice, even without New Game Plus, which New Game Plus should have been a day 1 feature. I don't know why that wasn't a day 1 feature, but we move, but the story is good, but it could have been better, I feel like there could have been improvements to the story with just like Miles' section. I feel like Miles overall should have been more involved. I feel like he gets a little sidelined, at least in like the second act of the game, the second part of the game. He gets sidelined like really hard, and it like feels weird, because he's on the box cover, and like he is sidelined so hard for like the second half of the story. The third half, he is not that much sidelined, but they do give him a complete garbage ass suit, so it's like they weren't fucking with Miles, okay? They gave him this suit his ass, but I kind of liked it when I first saw it. I was like, it's okay. And then I gave it some time, and I'm like, no, this shit is ass. This suit is fucking garbage. But, I still love Insomniac, and I still love these characters, I just think they could have done better. I feel like if you listen to my idea, because I'm going to sound like a crazy person. You could have put Miles in the group of like, with Peter and Harry. Let me listen. Put Miles in that duo, make them a trio. Boom. You have more Miles with Peter, and you have Miles interacting with Harry Osborn. They don't even have a relationship in like anything. They don't have a relationship in this game. They have one conversation, which is, that's fine. But like, you could have made them a trio, and it would have been so fire. If you just made them a trio, have them, interact a bit more, But what they do here, I do love the story. I just think it could have been amplified, and the length. This game could have been so much longer. It's like so short. It's so short, and it's really unfortunate that it's that short, because everything in there is good. Don't even get me started on the side missions. It's like the side missions are the most beautiful shit ever. Like, they cooked hard as hell with the side missions. Everything with the side missions is amazing. The side missions in general are amazing, and it's literally the reason why people love Spider-Man, because he's helping the little guy. He's helping, you know, your average day citizen, and that's a lot of the side missions. And like the villains in here are fucking cool. Venom is cool. You could have did a little bit more with him, but he's still cool, you know. Oh, I didn't even get to Craven. Craven is a good ass villain. He's threatening, and he has the best fucking one-liners ever.
There are no good men. Only good prey. I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sony, listen to me. If you guys make a Spider-Man movie with Kraven, make him like this. Make him like this. And keep him around for a little longer, because I like Kraven in this game. You guys cooked with him. On to number 2. So, when 2023 started, this game was my most hyped game of the year. Like, I was anticipating this game so much, and that game is Tears of the Kingdom. So let me put you into perspective. Let me put you into my perspective. So, when I got my Switch freshman year of high school, you want to know what my first game was? Breath of the Wild. And you want to know what happened when I got Breath of the Wild? I fucking played the shit out of that game. It was like I have so many Switch games now. Like, literally, I'm propping this up with all my Switch, you know, physical games. But, like, this was, like, the only game I needed at the time, because this game fucking rocks. And then, like, they announced Tears of the Kingdom, and it's the most hyped shit. And now we were at the start of the year, and, like, Tears of the Kingdom was months away. It could have got delayed or something, but it didn't get delayed. Like, having this hype for the game was, like, such a highlight of my start of 2023. Like, everyone in my school was, well, not everyone in my school, but, like, most of my friend group was talking about this game. Every TikTok that was on my TikTok For You page was of this game. There was literally a countdown TikTok of this game. And then the game dropped, and I played it at midnight, and it was fucking amazing. Tears of the Kingdom, so fucking good. Like, just with, like, all the new abilities that you have, like, you could fucking make a plane. Some people are burning fucking Koroks and, like, torturing them and shit. First of all, let's talk about the open world. The open world is so, like, expanded upon. Like, I didn't think they could make a world even more expanded on than it already was, because Breath of the Wild had a huge ass open world, and they expanded on it even more. There's so much more to explore, even with the new mechanic of having caves in this game. Like, there wasn't caves in the original, so this was, like, completely new, and it's such a good feature of just, like, going in a cave and exploring. You feel like an actual, like, adventurer exploring this fucking land, and it's so good. And, like, there's monsters, like, the enemy variety too is, like, increased so heavily. There's so many more new enemies. It's like, where the fuck were these guys in Breath of the Wild? There's so many new enemies, and it's so damn good. But minor spoilers for the open world, no story spoilers. There's the depths, which is the most craziest shit I think I've ever seen a game developer do, because they didn't advertise it. There was no hints at the depths at all. No one talked about this. Nintendo didn't talk about this. I don't even think it's on the fucking box. Like, the depths is like the underground of Hyrule, and it's like this whole new area you can explore, and it's like literally under Hyrule. That's it. And Hyrule is already huge as fuck. Hyrule is fucking massive. So now they have another map under the map, and there's even Sky Islands. Like, I think they could have gave us a more Sky Islands because it was like the most heavily advertised thing. But it was like the Sky Islands are still fun. They're still fun to explore. I just wish there was more of them because you could like literally explore all of them in like a day. So yeah, the exploration is top tier here. The story is good. A little formulaic, you know. It's like Breath of Wild. You're going to these 4 areas and exploring them and helping solve problems in there. And that's the same thing Breath of Wild did. But I still like it here. I think you could have changed it a little bit. You could have changed it a little bit with the formula, you know. But I still like it here. I still like the story here. It's a little complicated, but I still like it here. There's just too many moments that I got like too invested in that I can't say this is really that bad of a story. I do think you could have at least made Link talk in this story. There's just like certain story moments where like the player sees something and it's very obvious to the player that what's happening, but like the other characters are like, I wonder what's going on. And if Link just speaks, he can help so much. But you know, silent protagonist, I respect it. Nintendo is standing on business. So yeah, this is like a near perfect game for me. This game is fucking amazing. Like Tears of the Kingdom is good. It's a good game. Oh shit, I didn't even talk about Ganon. Ganon is fucking amazing. Ganon is such a good villain here. He's way better than Calamity Ganon, because Calamity Ganon was just a fucking monster. He was just a beast, you know? That's what Calamity Ganon was. But here, Ganon has actual personality, and he's so threatening. Matt Mercer, you cooked, buddy. You cooked. I haven't played the game in a while, so like the motivations are kind of leaking out of my brain. But he's just threatening. The voice acting is top tier. He is a top tier villain. Ganon is up there now with like top 5 villains because he's threatening and he's a fucking dickhead. All right, good game. Next game. Oh shit, that was number 2. That was number 2. Okay, we're on to honorable mentions before we get to number 1, my top game of the year. And at first, at honorable mentions, we have Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I know what you're saying. This game won like every fucking award at the Game Awards. Why is it not on your top 6 list of the year? That's for one reason. I didn't finish it. I wrote the script and I still haven't finished it. This game is too big. And I've just been playing other games in general. I've been playing other games other than Baldur's Gate 3. But I'll give you like my short, you know, it's not really first impressions because I have spent like a lot of hours on this game. Like on my first day of getting this game, I spent 14 fucking hours in this game. So you can tell I enjoy the game. I think it's fun. I think the gameplay is fun. A little tense, but also a little like you know. I like the gameplay. I'm not saying I hate, you know, the gameplay. But, you know, I think gameplay-wise, I enjoyed some things a little bit more. That's no hate to the gameplay of this game. I still think it's totally still good. But, you know, it's not... I'm not going to say it's not my cup of tea, because I still like the gameplay. I don't know what to say on the gameplay. It's fun. But I do know what to say on the story. The story's fucking good, and you have so much choice in the story. Like, there's a character at the start of this game who has a whole character arc, and she has a whole story for her. And there's like a part at the start of the game where she threatens my life, and I was like, no, fuck you. Like, you're not gonna threaten me. Who the fuck do you think you are? So I killed her. And you want to know what happened? Now that whole character arc that I could have seen is now gone. Gone. She had a whole part to play, and now it's gone. I can't even see that part because that character is not part of my party because she threatened my life, and I fucking killed her. I love that shit in games. I love, like, just having this much choice in a game of, like, who's in your party or how the story goes. Like, there, like, even with like some of the choices that you have in this game, I can tell that so many other situations could go so many different ways, and I love when games do that shit. So Baldur's Gate is pretty good. I didn't finish it. That's why it's not on the list. Oh shit. People are gonna get mad at me for this one too. So I did beat this game already, but I wrote my script before I beat this game, so it's like I don't want to just smush it on a list, and I've been procrastinating this video too much. That's Red Dead Redemption 2. This game, low-key, if I finish this game would be top 6, I'm not gonna lie. Or I probably would have even put it even higher on the list. Editing Alex here. As of editing, this video, I have finished the epilogue of this game. And yeah, this is like top 5 games, I'm not gonna lie. This game fucking rocks. But I finished it in 2024, so it can't be on the list. Hey, maybe if I make one of these videos for 2024, I'll put it on that list. So yeah, Arthur Morgan, John Marston, top 5 protagonists in any game ever. Those 2 motherfuckers are my GOATs. Alright, past video Alex, take back over. This game fucking rocks. Arthur Morgan is like the best main character we've had, like I've seen in such a long time. He's such a good main character. The story is fucking epic. Dutch is like, he's cool, and then he turns into an asshole. Like, just seeing that descent into like him being crazier and crazier as the story moves along. It's good. It's fucking unmatched. The story is good. The open world fucking rocks. A lot of people say it's empty, but if you explore, there's a lot of shit to see in this world. There's a lot of shit to see in Red Dead Redemption 2 if you just explore. If you're just doing story missions and shit like that, you're gonna think it's empty. You gotta explore a little bit. And I explored, and I saw a lot of shit. I saw a lot of shit, and it's good. It's top tier. Alright, I need to calm down for this one, because this is number 1. Number 1, my favorite game of the year. It's not what you're expecting, because it's not anything from this year. I played this game for so long, and I finally beat it this year, so I gotta give it its flowers, and that game is Persona 5 Royal. This game is top tier. This game is fucking amazing. Just like the story, just what it says on society and free will is so interesting, and the characters are so lovable. So I beat the game, but I got the good ending. And it's a good ending, it's fun, it's nice, but I didn't get the canon ending. I didn't get the ending where it's like, this is the true ending of the game. This shit is how everyone sees how the game ends. So I was like, I didn't know about this. I didn't even know like the requirements to get the true ending. So I was like, fuck it, I'm playing this game again. So I put another fucking 100 hours into a game I already played and beaten. That's how you can tell this game is a fucking, like, basically a masterpiece. I'm just gonna say it's a fucking masterpiece. I beat it, put 100 hours into it, and I didn't get an ending I wanted, so I played it again, and I got the fucking canon ending, and it was beautiful, and it was such a send-off moment for me, because Persona in general has been like a big part of my life. Alright, let me run you through it. Real quick. So, like, literally the summer of 2022, I played Persona 4. The original Persona 4, not Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 Golden is like an expanded on version of the original. I played Persona 4 because I knew Persona 5 was coming out on the Switch, and I wanted to play that, but I wanted to play past games before I played that. So that summer, I was obsessed with Persona 4. Persona 4 was the only game I played, and I had it on the PS3. So that means for a whole summer, I was just playing on a rinky-dinky ass PS3 and just playing Persona 4. That whole fucking summer, and it rocked. It rocked. Persona 4 was like my top game of like June, like August, like all those fucking months. And then right after that, I played Persona 3 FES. So I was already locked in with the series before I even played Royal. So like already when I got this game, I was already obsessed with the franchise in general. And like it's like I just love this franchise, and it's just a recent franchise that I can bring into mine and be like, this shit rocks. Like, even like the music. When a game has good music, you already know it rocks. Unless it's a bad game that has good music. How do you fuck up the game, but you make the music slam? Like, I don't understand. All the Persona games have good music, and this game does not slack on that. Because, like, it's so fucking good. The music in here is so good. You've probably heard it in every YouTube video. It's probably even played at the start of this fucking video. That's how good the music is for this game. You'll see it on every fucking YouTube video. Like, it's just good. You'll probably see it playing at the fucking Game Awards too. It's just that good. The music here is wonderful. This game has like such a good style. Like there's style everywhere you go in this game. Like even on the menu, even on the UI. They cooked on the UI. The little menus, like even the menus are good. What do you say about this game to even articulate what you think about the game? Like there's a confidant feature, the confidant feature where you like get to learn about the characters outside of the main story. That is like one of the best features in like a game ever, because you get to learn about more about the character, but not with the main story. That's side content. That's side content, and it's so fucking good. Everything about this game is just good. If you haven't played it, play it. It's long as fuck, but it's such a good experience, and it's my 2023 game of the year. So yeah, this was my top 6 games of the year. I'm very tired, but I think this is a very good list. This is gonna be a bitch today because I wrote like a whole script. I don't know if you can see that. I wrote a whole script and I barely used it. I used it for some of the points, but I barely used it like at all. This YouTube shit is crazy because you're writing scripts and then you don't even use the script. I don't understand. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling and yapping about like just 6 games that rocked and some extras. And yo, I'm so fucking tired. And some honorable mentions. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. More shit will be coming in the future. Yeah, mwah. Love you. Well, if I don't know you, I don't. But if you're watching this video and I know you, then I do.